Thanks for coming to tonight's emergency neighbourhood watch meeting. Guys, we've got a huge problem.
Yeah, you've got no hobnobs.
I'm sorry, Jim. Was that some kind of joke? Here I am about to break some shocking news regarding the safety of the street, and you're here to what? Tell jokes? Hobnobs, Jim. Jim. Can we get any hobnobs? See that, Jim? That's our street. See how long it is? See how dark it is? It's pretty scary, isn't it?
Not really.
Yeah, you're right. Go on then. Get your hobnobs. But remember this. When you fall over a cat breaking curfew or slip on a freshly laid poo, you're going to be on your own, dying alone on the street, whimpering for someone to help you. Help! Help! Only won't go because we'll be at this meeting, talking, drinking coffee, and eating pink wafers. I mean, of course, that won't happen to you. You've got street smarts. Go on. Although, let's say you do make it to the shop. You get your hobnobs. Everything's good. But on your return, bang! You get knifed by a gang of hungry students. Was your life really worth a packet of hobnobs? Now, I'd just like to say to you all that the safety of the street is no laughing matter, and as the self-appointed neighbourhood watch leader, I take my role very seriously. Every decision I make is for the good of the street, and if I sometimes come across as being a bit off with somebody, it's probably because they've pissed me off. Which leads me to another thing. 3 a.m. phone calls. Guys, please pick up your phones when I do the handover. I'm just making sure you're all safe, and I really don't want a repeat of last Wednesday when I had to break into number 13 and caught Mr. Taylor with his pants down watching Bailey Station. Pick up your phones. Navara, could you bring out the pink wafers?
Deborah, you do not have pink wafers. However, I did find these.
Oh, yeah. It was the wafers I needed, not the hobnobs. Give them to Jim.
Pray, I really like the chocolate one.
Not a very good turnout tonight. I was hoping more people would have shown up. Jim, you did post the invites, right?
Yes, although I noticed the first one had a typo, so I rewrote them and knocked on everyone's door again, just to swap them over.
Well, I'm not reimbursing you for the printing costs.
Hang on. Is this the neighbourhood witch meeting? Or neighbourhood watch? Because I was hoping to learn some spells and shit. Stepdad's been pissing me off and I wanted to give him the Black Death or something. Herpes, I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't care.
It's the neighbourhood watch meeting.
Yeah.
Welcome to the neighbourhood watch. I'm your leader, Deborah, and as always, when we have a new member, we must perform the sacred neighbourhood watch promise. Neighbours, stand up.
I promise.
I promise.
What do you promise?
I promise to keep our road neat, to sacrifice my life for the good of the street, to stare out of my window at the strangers that pass. If they step out of line, then I'm going to glass. I promise to keep in the peace. If I hear someone swear, then I'm calling the police. To follow our leader and protect her from harm. Each meeting I will place 4 pounds in her palm. This is the 3rd meeting this week.
No. For admin costs. Right, so, before I update you all with the news, I just want to check that you've all been watching The Neighbours.
I'm more of a home and away guy myself.
You really need to be standing at those windows. It's paramount that between us we can put off any criminal activities taking place on our streets. By not standing at your windows, you're essentially inviting the rapists and murderers into our homes. It seems to me that you all need a quick lesson on window surveillance. Here's a window, and here I am looking out of the window. There's a criminal striking the child!
What?
It's just role-playing, Jim. Hypothetical? You probably shouldn't join in, actually. And that's how it's done. So, I expect to see you all standing at your windows this week, watching people. And what do you do if they notice you looking at them?
You must keep staring at them until they leave.
That's it is paramount.
And if they do not leave, you open your window and throw a Soviet F-1 hand grenade. Then they will leave.
You've got grenades.
Sure. I got my first one for my 5th birthday. I get my grenades like you get your eggs.
From a chicken?
No, in packs of 6.
Explosive!
Can I borrow a couple?
Explosive?
Sure.
No, stop this. No, look at me. I need your attention. Barbara, you can't throw grenades out of the window.
I can, I have.
I mean, you shouldn't.
Why is this?
Well, firstly, it's against the law, and secondly, have you even thought of the damage these things can do to the street? Not just to the people on them, but to the tarmac. These grenades, you'll need to get rid of them.
I'll take them off your hands.
Why? What are you going to do with them? Blow yourself a new piercing?
Ha! Funny. Alright, let's be serious for a minute. I want to blow up my stepdad.
Don't give him the grenades. Bring them round here. They'll be safe in my airing cupboard until we can decide what to do with them.
Explosive!
Okay, so, moving on. The reason I called you all here tonight is to tell you that the bloke that's just moved into number 57 could, quite possibly be, a potential murderer.
Cool.
Oh crap.
As you know, whenever a new person moves onto my street, I take it as part of my duty to run a little background check on them to find out what skeletons they have in their closet.
In this case, possibly loads. And I mean that literally.
Earlier this week, for the good of the street, I had to sleep with someone to obtain some intelligence on my Now, I can't divulge the identity of my informant because he has a family. But it turns out that our man at 57 is called Christopher Thomas. My informant also told me that Mr. Thomas is getting his post redirected here from an address in Surbiton. Surbiton, a suburban area of southwest London, well known for having a Sainsbury's and, more importantly, a prison.
What if he just lived there in a house? Just because he's from Surbiton doesn't mean he was in prison.
Ha! Jim! Always the joker. If he didn't do time, then why did I find an empty bottle of shower gel in his bin? We all know that normal people use bars of soap. Ex-cons however, use shower gel because a bar of soap symbolises a bad experience. And it's obvious by the way that he walks, he's done time. Possibly for murder. Now, if you could all look at photo A, this is his Facebook profile picture. Notice that he is sat next to a dog. Now, I've been watching him like a hawk, and I've never seen him with this dog. I was hoping to get some more information from his Facebook profile, but he rejected my friend request.
Have you got a study profile, Peg?
No, of course not.
That's probably why you got rejected. You need to pop a boob if you want strangers to notice you.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. So, having feared the worst and concerned for Mr. Thomas's dog, I employed the help of Barbara here to dig a little deeper into his personal life. Barbara, did you see the dog on your mission?
No.
Could you come up here and talk us through the operation?
Sure. Good evening, comrades. At 1400 hours Tuesday, I proceeded with Operation Cold Beaver. I spent 9 hours in sewer under Mr. Thomas's house collecting stool samples and looking for weapons he may have flushed down the toilet. I did not find any weapons, but I did discover from his stool sample that he is a vegetarian. And do you know who else was vegetarian? I don't think so.
Oh my God!
I then waited for him to leave his house. From my position in sewer, I could hear his every move. Once he had gone, I initiated Operation Thrust in the Cyclone. I climbed up through drain and entered through his back door, which is when Operation Unflinching Diesel came into play. I walked around for a while wearing his dressing gown and drinking his coffee. I noticed a fondue fountain and a disturbing book on his bedside table, 50 Shades of Grey. I conclude we are dealing with a man who gets turned on by torture.
Why were you wearing this dressing gown?
I wanted to try and get in the mindset of this perverted, coffee-loving killer. Unfortunately, I did not find any other incriminating evidence. Operation Unflinching Diesel was a flop. However, I returned the following night to pursue Operation Frenzied Pouched Mole. Having glued some tiny garden spades to my hands, I followed my way up through his garden. 3 hours later, I had built up a collection of corpses. I had found the bones of 2 cats, 11 fish, a rabbit, and a budgie.
He kills animals! I knew it! I knew there was something wrong with him. Did you find his dog?
No dog. We need to be careful, though. These corpses were skeletal. I suspect he removed the flesh with acid.
Fish done by acid. What? Were they hooked on LSD?
Yeah, I hear you. They're very addictive. I've got a 50-inch LSD TV and it blows my mind.
These animals did not die from LSD. I conclude that Mr. Thomas, who we all now know is a crazed coffee drinker and lover of fondue and torture, killed these animals by dipping them into his acid-pumping fondue fountain.
That's disgusting! I feel sick.
Not me. Can I have biscuit?
Thank you, Barbara. Wow. I'm not sure what to say. I think the evidence speaks for itself. Personally, I don't want this bloke living on my street. I really think we need a plan of action. Right. So, considering the fact that we all know how dangerous this guy is, what's the best way to handle it? And by that, I mean a way in which I don't die. Remember the sacred promise? I promise to keep our road neat, to sacrifice my life for the good of the street. Well, I might need you to step up.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll means the street's safe.
Don't be a dick. I've got a plan. We could, use my stepdad as bait and film Christopher Thomas killing him. And if he doesn't fall for the trap, I will dress up as Christopher Thomas, kill my stepdad, frame him.
That's a possibility, but we can't sacrifice your dad. He's not made the street sacred promise.
He's not my dad.
Why'd you hate your stepdad, son?
Are you kidding me? The guy's a complete knob. When my mum died, he refused to move out. He's just been hanging about, making my life a misery. When he's not at work, he's at home forcing me to eat his crappy cooking. He never makes the stuff I want, like pot noodles or kebabs. He also stole my inheritance. He gives me 50 quid a week because he thinks I'm going to blow the lot. Patronising prick. He's also always embarrassing me in front of my mates. And always calling me up and starting shit the whole, Mark, what time will you be home? Foul, Dale. Do you need a lift? No, you drive a KA. He's also like, please, Mark, stop taking drugs. Yeah, he's always popping Prozac every day when he's not crying his eyes out. Hypocrite. My life would be so much better if he was just dead.
Oh my God! Your dad's a drug addict! We can't have someone like him on the street flogging Prozac to kids. No. We'll have to get rid of him too.
Now, I know your stepdad is a knob, and Mr. Thomas is a crazy vegetarian animal killer. But isn't there a way that we can deal with this that doesn't involve killing anyone?
Are you officially submitting a plan, Jim? For a minute there, I thought you'd grown some balls. Christ, you could at least try to be inventive.
Can I make suggestions?
Please.
I would like to apologise if my plan seems a little flawed. I have just wrote it on the back of this wristlet. This operation is called Operation Jack Off. We strike at 800 hours tomorrow. I will arrive at number 57 dressed as Jack Off the postman. I will deliver him a parcel. I will then encourage him to open the parcel at his front door by saying, I wonder what's in the parcel. He will possibly look at me and ask, why are you wearing a gas mask? To which I reply, pollution. Once opened, the parcel will release a mildly toxic gas, which should knock him out for an hour. Enough time for me to infiltrate the house. I will then tie him to a chair, and when he wakes up, I will tell him to leave the street. He will lie and say, yes, yes, but I will not stop there. I will then shave his hair and glue it to my face. I will grow a beard, more menacing like my father. I will then leave number 57 and visit your stepdad. I will pose as Jack Off, the friendly neighbour. I will ask him to help me out with my KA. He will be so overwhelmed that he has met a man who drives a woman's car that he will Once we arrive at number 57, I will snatch his KA money and I will beat him to death with it.
Awesome!
I will rendezvous with Mr. Thomas. We will drink vodka and sing the Russian national anthem into the night. Later, I introduce him to my AK-47, and we play Russian roulette. Mr. Thomas will go first, and he will die, because you cannot play a fair game of Russian roulette with an assault rifle. When I am done drinking, I will chop up their bodies into small chunks and wrap each piece in a baby's napkin. No one will investigate the rotten smell of what they think is baby poo. I will then pose as Jack Off, the local bin man, and I will distribute all napkins into all 134 bins on the street on the morning of bin day. Funds collected, we can go back to living safely and without fear of insane neighbours.
You wrote all that on the back of a wristlet.
It was king size.
Did you hear that, Jim? Now that's inventive.
Oh, the bit when my stepdad died.
It is a perfect plan, no? I will do everything myself. I work better that way, and no one will ever know about Operation Jack Off.
Except us.
You will never speak of this to anyone!
Okay, can I have your attention? I do believe we can get away with it. Bavara, I will have to write up a contract for you to sign, basically stating that I had no prior knowledge of your plan, and that you worked alone, and without the backing of Jim, Goth Kid, or myself.
Sure.
Great! I quite honestly didn't expect us to get so done quickly. I thought we would be here all night. I even ordered pizza.
I cannot eat pizza before a mission. I think we should leave now so as not to raise suspicion.
I've got a plan!
Going with the bargain plan?
Look, you want an inventive, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay. What's your plan?
Okay, so it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I get out of bed, and I think, ooh, what soap shall I wear today? Because, I need to smell like a killer. All killers have a distinctive smell. I heard John Wayne Gacy wore obsession for mint. So my mission begins when I've found the right scent.
Could you hurry this up, Jim?
Yeah, okay, so, I'll tell you my plan in a minute. Are you ready for it?
Okay, forget Jim's plan.
I'll take him on holiday. I'll spend some time with him and become his friend. And then I'll book us a mate's holiday to Bruges, which is where I'll double-cross him and shoot him from the bell tower as he sits in the street laughing at midgets.
You would do that.
That's not your plan. That's the plot to the movie In Bruges.
No, it isn't.
It is. I own the film.
No, you don't. Pizza! It's about time.
Hi. Is this the right house for the neighbourhood watch? I've got this flyer.
Yes.
Oh, great. Christopher Thomas.
Are you the guy that just moved into number 57?
Guilty.
I bet you are.
I'm sorry. Christopher Thomas.
Whoa! Deborah Cadabra?
I'm sorry. Have I come at a bad time? I didn't try to get here earlier, but I had to pick up my dog from the vet's, which made me run late. Oh, and then I slipped up in some sick on the pavement outside, so you have to go home and change.
No, that's fine. This is the neighbourhood watch meeting, and this is our leader, Jim.
What? Oh, great. I used to be a neighbourhood watch leader myself when I lived in Surbiton.
Finally, I'm in charge. Neighbours, stand up.
No, Jim, don't do that.
Can I have your £4 admission, please?
No. I'm sorry, nobody should have to pay to be in the neighbourhood watch. It's voluntary. Ah, more people. Christopher Thomas, I'm new at number 57.
Sure.
Hey.
What's this? Nazi connections? I don't understand. Is this some kind of joke? Why have you got pictures of me? What's going on? Kills animals with acid? What is this? Are you going to kill me? Please, don't kill me!
I do not think he's the killer we first thought. He cries too much, soft-hearted.
I'm sorry. You can't leave.
You know too
I
much.
don't know anything!
We're gonna have to kill him. If we let him go, he'll tell the police and we'll be arrested. And then who's going to protect the street from all the other killers and psychopaths?
Somebody, I have to tidy this mess.
Hey, when we're done with him, can we do my stepdad? We can tell people they were gay lovers who drove away together in the KA.